Welcome back, everybody, to part 2 of our series here in LUGDUNUM Reconquered. I keep wanting to say remastered, but it's Reconquered. The Reconquered campaign, so far, this is our second map on... We're not doing it in order, we're just kind of jumping around, doing maps that I've either been asked to do or I find personally interesting. This is the latter of the two. We talked a little bit about it last time, about the kind of spiral nature of the map, and we got started. We set up a decent economy here, although decent is a relative term, as I have $300, 300 denarii here. I'm not the richest man in the world. But we have a good setup here. We've got food, we've got trade going on. Landslides kind of hit us hard last time, so we were a little bit beleaguered in terms of money. But we have more houses coming in. We're about to upgrade our city block so we can get more people. And we should be able to carry on from there. Just to do a quick check, right now we have an available capacity of 140 more people. So we still have room for a bit more, and this house hasn't even evolved yet, so we're not too in too much trouble, but we'd like to really get things moving. The second thing I'm going to want to do here is start taking care of these wolves. So I think the way we're going to do this is... Ooh. Speaking of things to do... Aha. Let's move this up to 24. There we go. And then we're actually going to stop getting vegetables here, because I think we're going to have more than enough wheat. So we're going to add a granary right here, actually. And this is also going to serve to be a kind of a bridge to some mines here, but that'll be for later. And we're going to allow vegetables. And we're going to change this to go from... This is 3 to 5. So let's unpause it so people actually come in here. And then from 3... Come on now. There it is. 3 to 5. There we go. So now what's going to happen is our vegetables are going to be taken up here. And we will be able to sell them, provided we have them turned on to sell here, which we did not. So let's do that. Turn them on. Bada bing, bada boom. And we do have gold now, too, I think. I got a gold mine up, and I do have that set as exporting, too. Perfect. We set up our initial gold mine over here. We're going to be adding more gold mines here as we get the chance. Of course, we get hit by landslides right there, which is a bit unfortunate, but it's okay. And in order to take care of these wolves, we're going to want to have... I'm probably going to get a group of archers here. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a barracks and supply depot just around here somewhere. Doesn't really matter. And then we'll add the fort, maybe even down here. We only need one fort to take care of the wolves, and that's pretty much it. I might even get rid of it later because I don't think we're going to ever need it again. So once we have everything taken care of, we can just get it out of here. We do get some money for doing this. I think we have a quest that gives us 2,000 denarii for having a fort up. So it will pay for itself, which is nice, but they will be taking our food, which is not so nice. I'm going to go ahead and level these guys up as well. We're going to do that by adding our education. So we're going to grab our library here. Put it right up here maybe, so we get a little bit more desirability up here. And we'll grab a theater. And the theater being undesirable. 1, 2, 3. Put a 3x3 there. We can put like an arena or something there if we wanted to. You know what? I'm just gonna put it down here. Let's stick it right there. There we go. Alright, so that'll help level these guys up to the small cost level. And then we can start getting more houses along this line here. And that'll be just fine. These wolves are running around here, but we're not too scared. Good, we've got enough wheat going on here. We have vegetables coming in here now too, which is fantastic. We have marble. We have plenty of things for sale. And honestly, sometimes I actually don't think landslides are that bad because you can get a lot of things stocked up and then you'll have a huge sale burst coming in when all the traders come over. Now, speaking of traders, remember there's only 4 trade routes on this map here. We have 2 of the 4 open, and one of them is a sea trade route. So we've got Narbo and we've got Bertigala up. 28 marble a year is quite a bit, and also 40 furniture is quite nice too. So we're going to want to be selling that as we can. That being said, however, marble, iron, gold, stone, we cannot get our own timber, despite all these trees. These are magic trees that do not provide timber. So, importing timber and then making some furniture to sell is not a bad idea. We can get timber from Narbo, and then we can sell the furniture to Bertigala, which would be pretty good. Lutetia here buys more marble, some gold, and plenty of stone. So that's our last land trade route here. So we can definitely add some more stone. The more gold is nice too, and everything here is nice. It's fantastic. It's great. It's huge. So we're going to be enjoying the fruits of that labor here. We're in August of 40 BC here. Should have the traders coming back in soon. Yep, there they are. Love to see it. And we should have plenty of plebs coming in here as we get these guys leveled up. We can go ahead and add another pond or something here, because we are pond enjoyers on this channel. Get one there. There we go. Improving local conditions, you say? Let's see. Go ahead and add this guy then. Just make a ton of ponds. Just never be hesitant to add more ponds. They're always nice. Now, one place we can add ponds, obviously, is these little 1x1 segments here. So let's get some, I don't know, we'll grab some statues. Make them look nice and pretty. We could do a Lorarium there. Let's do that instead. Let's go here, go Loraria, and there we go. And this guy's still a desirability issue. I wonder if I can stick another Loraria here. Would that be enough? Maybe not. Maybe not. So we could do something like a medium statue right here. That'd be fine. I'll just get the desirability up to where it needs to be more than enough, actually. So we can do that. I am not hating that idea. And we now have 2,000 Inari, so we're looking pretty good on our money. And we do have more plebs coming through by the day, which is fantastic to see. So, I think what we'll do is we'll add our second gold mine. So we're going to go ahead and go raw materials, gold. Put that sucker right there. Move this up, and then I think we're still okay on this guy here. Yeah, we are. Perfect. And so now our gold output is going to be a little bit better. Still not too great, but it doesn't need to be too great because we're not selling too much per year. It's like 5 per year, something like that. A very small amount. As you can see, we are storing up a ton of stuff here. It's we got all these guys waiting to put their goods into the warehouse. So that's not a bad thing. Having an excess here so that there's always something for traders to buy is very nice. But as you can see, we are actually overselling. So we're in November and we've already completely sold our stock. Everything we need to sell has been sold. At least in terms of that one trade route. So let's take a look here. Once it goes over to November, we're going to take a look at our sales. Okay, we got some marble out of there. That's good. That's good. We're going to add some more marble for sure. In fact, we should probably do that sooner rather than later. I do want to get more marble up because we are going to be selling more marble as well. Okay, we're in December. Let's take a look at our trade. So to Narbo, we're 30 of 30 on iron, 30 of 30 on stone, 1 of 5 on gold. To Bertigala, we're 27 of 80 on veggies, 18 of 28 on marble, and 0 of 40 on furniture, because obviously we're not doing furniture yet. So marble is going to be more important now. So let's try to get some marble up here. And I think we can do 1 here, and 1 here. We'll do 2 more marble. And I really do like this setup here. It's pretty marvelous. Like and subscribe. There we go. And now we have gold sitting here as well, which is pretty nice. And we just need more plebs. Let's take a look at our plebs again. We have available capacity for 380. People are immigrating. Okay, so we got plenty of room here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually get my military up and running here because I have the money. I've got the excess food. So let's do that. So we're going to grab our barracks. Actually, let's take out this excess garbage right here first. Alright, let's do it again. We'll grab, we'll do the supply post first, put it right here. We'll do the barracks, do it right next door. We are going to need a engineer here because of this. And then we're going to do, I think we can fit a fort here. We can. Alright, we're going to stick that fort right there. And we got the money just from building the fort. So it paid for itself for sure. And we're going to allow... Oops. Caravanserai. We're going to allow the supply guy here to grab some food. So that'll help feed the soldiers here. And then we're going to, as soon as we get the archers out, we're going to kill these wolves, and then we're going to expand our farming up here. And we should be able to diversify our food sources just a little bit. We might stick with wheat up here for now, that's fine. The veggies we're just going to keep as they are right here. 5, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farms of vegetables right now I think is perfectly fine. We're not selling the vegetables every time either, so I think that's okay. Oh, I think that was Rome pays more wages. What did they set it up to here? 34, so I'm going to actually move mine up. I'm going to match them here, or else the plebs get upset. We got LUGDUNUM. LUGDUNUM's an interesting city. You know, Gaul, of course, is a very interesting topic historically to learn about and study. The Gallic War is probably my favorite era of Roman history to study, and Caesar's at first defense and then eventual conquest of the future province of Gaul is very fascinating just to see how it pans out. You know, a lot of people are kind of happy to get a cursory level knowledge of what happened and then kind of form a huge opinion based on very little facts, but there's so many surviving records and opinions out there, and a lot of perspectives, which I think are very great to read. The best of which, of course, being Caesar's personal record of the campaigns, the Gallic War, De Bello Gallico, which I own a copy of. It's actually right next to me on my desk here. Keep it around. I've read it probably 3 or 4 times. I just find it absolutely fascinating how he kind of walks through his thought process and the things he did during the campaign. So I highly recommend it. It's a very good read. Very interesting read. And again, it's such an interesting era. But let's put that aside here. We have some angry gods because we have a lot more plebs than before. So we can do this a couple ways. We can kind of sprinkle over some temples just here and there. Let's see. Where would I actually want to get these things? Kind of don't want to put them up here because we're probably going to want to get workshops. We can also just put them down here at the bottom because we're not going to be leveling these up for a while. So we can put them here for now and then get rid of them. That's also fine. We can do 1 here, 1 here, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we can do that. That works. That's fine. That's totally okay by me. That'll keep the gods at bay. No wrath for me, please. You can see we're starting to get some more gold here, and we've got a lot of money. So let's actually bridge out to Lutetia. It's going to let us sell more marble, more stone, and more gold, all of which are things we want to sell. So let's open that up. And the stone we're already getting a lot more of now, so we might not need to build technically more of the quarries. We probably will. Who am I kidding? But the marble is something we're going to want to look more at here. So I think I am going to expand a little bit further down here, or we can put things up here. Let's actually do that first. Let's go raw materials, marble. Get one here, one here. Get out of here, nerds. Driving me nuts. There we go. Okay, and then we're gonna grab some roads. Like this. Actually, we might be able to build something here. Do this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this for a second. Let's make sure that you still reach. You do. Okay, perfect. It's a bit of a long walk, but again, they produce slowly, so I think it's okay. And we'll see how much extra stone we're actually going to need, because remember, we are overproducing by a decent amount, so I don't want to go crazy with the stone just yet. Either way, though, our economy is in great shape. Probably get another gold mine here in a second. 1, 2, 3. Let's add another house here. And we'll get another one in the middle once they settle in. And we've got our archers nearly done. And they'll be ready to go and shoot down these disgusting wolves here. Okay, we are selling quite a bit of stone now. Yeah, you bought up that stone there. So let's add to our stone system. Move these things out a bit. Move this out of here. Let's get you guys out. And let's grab... Let's just do a couple more for now. Aha. Here. And here, like this. And let's do that. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to grab a roadblock right here, and then I'm going to put another NG post. I'm just going to stick it right here, and then these guys can be separated. I think it's fine to keep them on one for now, but I'll just play it safe. It's fine. We also have room to get another gold mine here, which I might do. And 2 gold mines isn't a lot, even though it's worth a ton of money. Let's see, how much can we actually sell per year? So Narbo buys 5, Bertigala buys 0, Lutetia buys 5. So we can sell 10 per year. So I think we could get one more gold mine here. And it would be okie dokie to do. Let's clear this stuff out. Let's grab that. And we shouldn't have to extend the road out here because this is going to be touching this guy. Let's just make sure it turns on. There it goes. Perfect. Alright, we have still a lot of extra iron here, which is pretty good. And I do think I want to start selling the furniture as well, right? So we have 40 furniture available. Massilia will buy oil. And oil is going to be a nice major export we can do as well. But let's start with the furniture. So the way I'm going to do this is... Actually, let me check a couple things here. We can get some more mines and things here if we want. And I kind of want to have a second area for whatchamacallit, for furniture. So I actually might get my furniture over here. So remember, you buy before you sell. So you can kind of collect up a bunch of furniture here. They'll sell the timber to you here, and then you can get the furniture delivered down here. That's also fine. I do want to be a little bit centralized here, so I might actually get... Do I have room here, actually? This might work. Warehouse. Yes, I do. Okay, so we could do that. And this is going to be our import warehouse for timber. Bring it down to 8. And we'll also get furniture here. Bring it to 16. Why not? And we have been asked for wheat. Now, we're not getting a ton of wheat right now, mostly because we're feeding our soldiers with wheat. So now's a good time to see if we can snipe these wolves. And then we'll expand out here. And we'll set this to turning off this and turning on wheat to its maximum potential. 31 available plebs. Let's get this up here. Let's grab another small pond. 1, 2. I'm going to stick it a little bit further north this time. If we do a large pond there, that's totally fine as well. Just like my small ponds. Are you guys able to snipe over these? Are we going to be able to have some long-range archer work here? Okay, probably not. Let's bring you over here instead. There we go. Bring that down, and here comes the enemy. Oh, we got a guy down. Okay, we took him out. Let's go back to the fort. Good job, boys. Only one of you got eaten. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Alright, and now we can add a bunch more farms here. And we'll probably just do some more wheat. It's easy to do. 3, 4, 5. 5 is good. I'm gonna do this. And then I'm actually gonna grab a roadblock here. And I'll just NG down this way. I think that's fine. Okay. Looking decent here. We will have to store up the wheat. Well, we might not have to. We're going to be getting so much of it, it's going to be a pretty quick journey to 32, I think. Let's just wait until these guys start producing, and then we'll see where we're at. Alright. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to start our imports. So let's go ahead and start getting timber in here. Timber is right here. So we're just going to set it to importing max. It'll take 8. We have this set at 8, I believe. Yeah, we do. And we are in December. Ooh, good thing I caught that. Okay, let's check our trade. Alright, so to Narbo. If I can ever click on this thing. 30 of 30, 30 of 30, 3 of 5 on gold. So still a little short on the gold. Bertigala, 26 of 28, so much better on the marble there. 50 of 80 on the veggies. We haven't started the furniture yet, so that's to be expected. And the Lutetia we just opened, but it's 11 of 60 on marble, 2 of 5 on gold, 35 of 40 on stone. Okay, so we're doing pretty good on the stone. I don't think we actually have to add any more. Okay, so this is good. This is very good. We just need to get a little bit more plebs in here, and then we can really start getting our economies just absolutely rolling. It's going to be bustling in here. Trust me. Now this is going to be a bit of a turd, isn't it? Yep. So let's go ahead and add a quick fountain here so this levels up correctly. And there we go. Okay, cool. And that should take care of our plebs for a while, I think. We are at available capacity of 159 plus the extra amount we're going to get here, so probably about 200 available. So we can start to think about adding our next block, which is going to be the star of our show that I was telling you guys about last time. Very excited about it. And let's go ahead and start storing this wheat. We'll let it build up here, and then we'll move out and we'll start killing wolves as we can. Okay, but first, we need to make sure we can have a bridge up here, so let's get it. Put it right here. I think that's fine. And then we're going to need to clear all of this out. So we're going to deforest this little island here. There we go. And we're going to also deforest this guy right here. Now this is a bit interesting because we're also going to need we're going to need a port here. And the port, I think, is going to go right here. We have this little spot for it, either here or here. So this is a good spot for a city, you're saying. But we've got a problem. We've got a little break in the land. We have water coming out. Well, this is easily solvable with the magic of bridges. So let's just do, let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. So it's going to be a little bit of a narrow guy, but I think we can low bridge here and here. Maybe we can even go up here. Is that actually 8 right there if I do that? Let's see. That is. All right. So let's go up here. So that'll be 8. 8. Let's do that, and then we'll do 24. This should work. There it is. There's our block. Easy peasy. And we've got some waterfront property here too, so we're going to have some exceptional plebs on this one. I'm not going to get it set up just yet. I just wanted to kind of demarcate the actual location it's going to be at. But that's going to be our shining star block here. And we're going to love it. Alright, we almost have enough wheat here, by the way. Just need a little bit more, so let's keep an eye on that so we don't miss this. And we're going to need to send it off as fast as we can so we can start feeding our plebs again. We're taking away their food. They're going to be very upset with me. 30 of 32, 31. There it is, 32. Okay. Nice. We can send that out, and now we have food coming in again. Looking good. Looking good in the neighborhood. Alright. Money's looking great. We have our whatchamacallit, our wood in here now, which is pretty good. And we can start getting... There's a couple ways we could do this. We could put the furniture down here, but I've put this in kind of a silly location because there aren't a lot of places where I can put workshops. So I think I'm actually going to put the workshops down here. We're not going to do too many to start off, and then there's ways to fix this. You can transport the wood from here to another workshop that's like in a better location, which is what we might end up doing. Again, cart pushers solve everything, so if you ever feel like you're in an awkward position, just use cart pushers. Alright, now, we have a lot more mineable space than we actually need on this map. So we could also add furniture up here if we wanted to, but I'm actually going to move it right here. And then we're going to get you here. We're going to get a roadblock like this. And then we're going to grab an engineer post, and then there we go. Now we have 6 furniture houses able to produce. And we're going to be selling that furniture, which we need to turn on. So let's go over to our trade advisor. We'll go to furniture. Where are you? There you are. Turn it over to exporting, and there we go. Perfect. We have our furniture guy. Now, we are giga negative on plebs because we did that. And we're being asked for stone, which is fine. That's fine. We are getting stone at a good rate. Let's get another house here. And now that we're getting food again, we should have an easy path to level these guys up. I think the wheat ass came at kind of an awkward time, but that's okay. Alright, so what does this mean for us? Well, we're going to need to feed these guys. And we're going to be feeding them at first, I think, with the wheat over here, because we are going to have a definite excess. But eventually we're going to have to move up here because most of the rich farmland here is up in the hills, and we can only get to it through this little Gallic village here. These damn mud hutters. They're blocking the way to everything. But don't worry about it. We have a plan for that as well. For now, I'm going to start getting this ready for habitation, I think. Let's see if this is going to mess up. I can already tell. Just going to grab this real quick so it completes itself correctly. And we'll actually wait just a second so our plebs come in. Where are our plebs? Come on. Get in here. You're driving me nuts. Let's see, is anything preventing immigration? Room for 64. Lack of housing prevents immigration. It's a bald-faced lie, I told you. Alright, we just need to get these guys leveled back up, and then that should have a big wave coming in. So we are minus 72. I hesitate to add too much here until we get a fresh group of plebs coming in. So let me just keep an eye on it for now. What's taking so long here? Come on, you fat market lady. Figure it out. I might add a second market here. We'll see. Where is that market lady? Okay, here she is. Market is out of food. You're a liar. It's 528 wheat there right now. Alright, minus another one. Okay, we're good on our stones. Let's send our stone out. What is our favor's 40? Okay, our favor's just fine. Okay, we level that one up. Let's see if we get these guys in one go. There we go, there we go. And then this guy's trying to starve, but we're not going to let him. And it looks like she ran out of food here, I'm not sure. I am going to go ahead and get another market. Emperor's Gratitude. Okay. Minus 76 still, let's see. As you can see, the economy on this mission is actually quite easy. You can see we're already, this is just the second episode, and we're already banking up over 10,000 denarii here. So, I think it's funny when I think about it, because when I was new to Caesar 3, this map, the vanilla version of this map gave me so many issues. Now, to be fair, it was quite difficult with the vanilla version, because even think of a time playing this game without cart pushers. You know, think of the time playing this game where you had to, like, set up these, like, huge granary centers here, because you're, like, setting things to getting, so they're getting food from here, and then another granary's taking it, and so you're gonna have like a bunch of granaries. Like you have like 4 granaries next to a city, just so you can constantly be setting them to getting, and they're getting food from places. It's like a whole thing, right? So I think in some respects it was quite difficult for its time, but cart pushers solved so many issues with this game. It's unbelievable. It really let both players and I think map makers branch out in a way they couldn't before, just because of how much it changed the way you can set things up and you can design things. It's very nice to see. Alright, this is starting to make me very annoyed. We're not getting plebs in, and we're not getting food. So let me speed it up a bit. Let's see, we should be able to... Like, none of these guys should be starving. And yet many of them are. The market ladies are quite slow at figuring things out here. Okay, this one's starting to level up. Yeah, we need this to be figured out so we can have our plebs come back in, so we can expand. There we go. There we go. Okay, that's much better. Okay, that puts us at room for 328. So what is the problem? Why aren't we having these, like, huge waves? Because I think we had a price rise of 20 denarii for olives, and a lower price of 25 for weapons, which we're not making right now. That's pretty insane. Olives are going to be quite expensive. Now why aren't you guys producing very well? This shouldn't be too far. Okay, here he comes. Alright, I think it's gonna be okay. Alright, we have some more starving here again. Requested for money, which I can send quite easily. I think we should be okay here. Minus 68 now. Couple plebs coming in. I think I'm going to go ahead and get this started here. I don't want to wait any longer. So we're going to go and build a very basic block here so we can have just a gold rush of plebs. We'll put it that way. Alright, we're going to grab our normal things here just so things don't burn down. Grab our barber and doctor. I'll put the barber right here, I suppose. Our doctor. Do we have another one banger spot? We do. Okay. Alright, and then let's go ahead and get you guys ready. I'm actually going to put you right by the water here. They do like the waterfront, so let's do the same thing over here. There we go. And I think that's fine. Same thing on this one. 6 out. Cool. And then the reservoir, we can probably get 2 reservoirs here. We can get one down here for this group. Is that a bush? Get out of here, bush. Get the reservoir here, and then I'll just grab one up here. That's fine. Okay. And then because I want to level them up quickly, I'll go ahead and grab this, like that. And like this. That's fine. This is going to hurt our employment a bit at first, but it shouldn't be too bad. Again, we just want a influx of plebs. Here we go. We want a big influx. Now, we are going to want to get a granary here, of course, and then we're going to start wanting to cart pusher food from this guy over here, but that'll come in just a second. Also, we want to kill these wolves, I think, as fast as possible, because we want to get rid of the supply depot. We want to get rid of this barracks. It's awful. So I'm going to send my archers around, and we're going to clean up the wolves on this map, and then I can just get rid of these unnecessary elements so they're not just stealing our food, because look, they're hoarding 1,300 food as we speak. They're just taking and taking and taking. I wish I could set limits for these things, like they only need to store, like, I don't know, 3 months of food. Can I do that? I cannot. Although I could probably have them stop getting food at this point. We'll mess with it later. I usually don't mess with my supply depots or anything like that. I just kind of let it go. But it might be worth looking into eventually. Should have more plebs coming in. A nice stream. There's a good stream there. A couple more coming in here. You can only have a certain amount on the map at one time, which is a problem when you have like a really long route to get to your homes. Because, yeah, that's, you can't load up just... If I have room for 300, I can't have 300 coming on the map at the same time, which is sad, but it is the way it is. Okay, we might be able to snipe these guys from this side of the river, which is good. So let's go. There we go. Start getting these wolves beat down. We've got another group over here. Gotta be careful. You don't want to bridge this too early and then you get overrun. Let's move you guys down. Easier time shooting these. And then these guys are here, and then I think there should be another one up in the farmland somewhere. I know there's some up here somewhere. Right? Am I losing my mind? I'm so bad at spotting wolves sometimes, it's embarrassing. Is the group I'm killing right now that second group, or did they come all the way over? I'm almost in disbelief. Okay, this is empty. Okay, no wolves here. No wolves up here. They didn't come into this area. Because usually they just stick around right here and that's it. Okay. Landslides, yippee skippy. So we'll grab a low bridge. We're gonna have to think about this. We're gonna need a dock as well, right? So we can dock right here. We could dock right here, maybe. Do I like this? Oh, another dock right there. Do I actually like this though? I guess it's okay. We can have a... Where can we have the warehouse though? Okay, this would be the warehouse that we... Okay, that's not too bad. We do it this way. I don't even have the trade route open yet. I'm just setting things up. Put the engineer over here and then... Excuse me. And then we can get our bridge. We could get it here. That is fine. So I think we are actually good on wolves. Don't see any more. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Alright, we do have people coming in here now, so let's also get more plebs. There we go. And we'll add in food here in just a second. Actually, how are we doing here? I know you might think I'm crazy for hunting for wolves like this, but I swear, sometimes I'm like, okay, there's no wolves, and then I get ambushed. I swear, man. The game just spawns them in it. It's like they know. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of the unnecessaries now, I think. These guys are all going to explode. They can't just go back to civilian life. They all commit seppuku when you blow up their fort. It is what it is. Alright, so this should make our food lives quite a bit easier here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 farms here. It's pretty huge. Let's get this and this. And then we'll grab a, you know it, we're gonna grab our small pond here. Grab one up here. Might as well get some statues, make it look nice. And then we should be good to go on food here. 2 markets is gonna be quite a lot. It's gonna be taking a lot of food here, but should still be okay. And then we're going to need our mission posts. And there's a quest for that. And I hope it wasn't a military. Yeah, I think it was actually pottery. I think it said we needed pottery. Let's double check that. So, let's see. Enticing trade. I think this was it. It seems the efforts of the Roman envoys to the local tribes have thus far been fruitless. The natives are proving most stubborn and set in their ways. Okay. New secondary objective, stockpile 8 pottery and furniture. Okay, so we need pottery as well. The furniture we're getting over here, we're making our own furniture. so that's not too bad. It's just a matter of getting the pottery out, which is something we're going to have to actually import. So Narbo is just doing the furniture and timber thing. Bertigala is the wine and oil. I'm sorry, the olives and oil. Lutetia has pottery. Okay, so I can import pottery directly from Lutetia. And we have the money to do it, so I think I might as well just do it. So we're gonna do it here. We're gonna grab 8 pottery here. And we're gonna set it to import. I'm just gonna do the 8, because I think it might drain as soon as we get them. Like, they might just disappear. And then let's stop selling furniture for just a minute. So we can stock up here. And then once we unlock the mission posts, we can sort out this disgusting mess here. And I think what we would want is we'd want a city here. Well, maybe. The goal is 7,500, right? So we're going to have a big block here. We've got this block, and then we're going to have patricians here. So yeah, I think we're actually going to need a small block here. It doesn't have to be huge, but it'll just have to be big enough. The sea trade route, by the way. Good old Massilia. We could start making weapons to sell to them, but weapons took a big hit in price. Let's see, how much are weapons worth now? Oops. That wasn't my coin marker, that's this one. Weapons are worth 155 now, which is still really good. So we could sell 24 weapons to them. They also buy 60 oil, which might be the better option here. 140, so it's worth slightly less, but they buy more than double. So we might focus on making some oil here. So I can do this in a couple ways. We can import the oil here, and then we can maybe move it to a warehouse over here, because there's just so much unused space here. So we can set this area up as like our manufacturing area. We can also do something up here for that. So we can like import here and then manufacture up here. It's totally fine. We got our... Excuse me. We got our pottery. So I'm going to stop importing pottery now. And now we just need our furniture here so we can complete the quest, and then we'll get our mission posts, and that'll be honky-dory with me. And I think I'm going to start getting our granary here. Put that right there. I'm going to get a roadblock. Oops, we're going to get a road first. There we go. So we're going to turn everything off. We're going to turn wheat on. Roadblock this sucker here and here, and we're going to make sure this guy actually has a road out. We do have some bushes here, so let's get rid of them. And because this guy is 2 hexes or 3 hexes away, we're going to build another NG, and then we're going to need a Carti bow. So we're going to be coming from 2 to what is the 6? 2 to 8, okay. Let's set this up. So we got. I'm gonna put this at 16. 2 to 8. There we go. All right, we hit 2,000 pop. Feels good. Got more plebs coming in. We have an unemployment of 51 plebs here, which is perfectly fine by me. Let's grab... I'll grab a couple statues here to make things look a little bit prettier. And then we're going to need a market. And we'll put the market, I don't know, we'll put it right here. That's fine, and then we'll get a bath. Put it up here, maybe. Yeah, that's fine. Let the plebs wash themselves. And the gods are not going to be too happy here, so let's actually add some temples here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do that. Why not? Alright, and then we should be getting our... Yeah, we can see our ox right there pulling some grain out. And we're going to really want to be jealously attacking this food here. Ooh, did we get our... Is that the thing that flashed on my screen here? Productive gifts, here we go. The local Gauls certainly seem to have appreciated your generous gifts and have come to us seeking even more goods. They will now allow you to send envoys and translators, giving us an excellent opportunity to Romanize them. Mission posts unlocked. Perfect. Okay. This is exactly what we wanted. And this is going to let us Romanize these dirty, dirty Celts. Love to see it. So I'm going to actually clear out some of this mess. Go to our overlays, our risks, natives. There's a ton of them here, as you can see. So let's try to figure out a path. We're probably going to need 2. But let's do... We can road here, and that's going to cover these guys. We can go up, and that's going to cover these guys, I think. So this is going to be 1. We can do a mission post here, yeah? Let's put it down there. That's going to take care of that. And then these guys, I don't care about... Actually, I do care about this one because it's going to get in the way. But, go down a little bit. And we're going to go here, here... here. The second one. Mission posts always have like such a short range. Like they go around and they immediately return. It's actually kind of frustrating. Let's go ahead and also open up this last trade route because I keep forgetting to do it. Massilia. There we go. So even though we have nothing to sell to them right now, we can start getting our production online. And that'll be just fine. Now, as you can see, even though we have the... I thought this would be efficient here. Like, it's not that far for the wood, the timber yard here to go and deliver to the furniture, but we do have some inefficiency, right? Like, there's some of these are just not working some of the time. So there's 6 of them, and the guy delivering the timber here is just not being as good as he could be. It's making me very upset. So we're probably going to actually end up moving this stuff down here. And we're going to have a huge production area down here. That's the objective. But we'll leave that for a little bit. I want to make sure we're not having any food issues here first. We might. And also, we got these guys pacified. Perfect. Okay, so... what does this mean? Well, it means we can actually start really taking advantage of this area right here. And we're going to start with this area, and then we'll move on to this area as we need it. We're going to get as much food as possible. And we're actually going to do... we're going to do some vegetables up here first, so we can have just a little bit of extra food of a different variety if we need it, which we might. Well, we will eventually, but you know what I mean. And then we're going to start delivering it down. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start delivering it down. We're going to feed these guys with vegetables so we can stop taking wheat from these guys. And then that'll balance out our 2 blocks, and then we kind of mix and match as we need to. That'll be the plan. Okay, so we're going to need more plebs for this. We have room for how many? We have room for 381. We actually have a room for a lot of plebs right now. Let me get a couple of things here just to make things look better. There we go. Let's get another park. There we go. And then, do we have people moving in right now? We should have a lot of plebs coming in. Should always be a good stream. Got 3, 4... Okay, there's There is a bit of a stream here. It's kind of inconsistent, but it's decent. That's annoying. That's also very annoying. So we're going to have to get some weapons here, and then we're going to have to send them off to the Emperor. But that's kind of priority number 2 right now for me, because I want to get these farms. So let's get our veggies up. 2, 3. 2, 3. 4. Can I get another one? Yeah. Okay, this is extraordinarily ugly, but that's okay. Okay, we're gonna get a granary right here. We're gonna get a NG right here to patrol the area. Turn all of this stuff off. This is vegetables, right? Okay, this is the vegetable collector here. It's going to make our unemployment a little bit sad for a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and just add more. Let's go ahead and get another fontaine here. Grab another house here. And we should have room for plenty more. Yeah, we got a big old group here coming in. And then we're going to be changing this guy here. Let's see, do we have him grabbing wheat right now? Let's see. Oh, he's on his way out. Okay. So we're going to be changing this to... Well, let's pause it for a second. Let's switch this so we can get some vegetables. Set it to 24. And this is what, granary 8. We go to vegetables from 9 to 8. I'm pretty sure this is 9 because we added it after. Yeah, it is. Now this is still going to be a long trek to get those vegetables. It's like quite long. But we should be able to make it work. I think it's going to be okay. Hopefully. We might experience a little bit of starvation coming in here, but these guys should start looking better and more stable. 428. Okay, you guys actually are doing okay. And then these guys are going to have a bit of a hiccup, but they'll end up being alright. Nice, we got a bunch of food in here just now, so we should have the oxes moving out. It's just such a far route that we're probably going to end up getting another part depot here. Rome pays more wages. Shame on you, Rome. Stop spoiling the plebs, please. Can I fit a cart depot here? I could. This is not the best position. I'd rather not do it, but it's also good enough. It's good enough, I say. So we're going to be doing vegetables from 9 to 8 with this guy as well. Again, the reason I'm doing this with 2 cart pushers is because it's a big distance, and we're going to want a constant, absolutely constant flow of food in order to get these guys up to where they need to be. Again, we want this granary to be never full. It has to be drained and setting its food out as much as possible. So right now, you can see it's just filling up completely. 2,000 vegetables there already. And we're going to have 2 oxen coming in, and that'll just completely drain it. So this guy's going to grab a ton. Boom. They grab 16, and then this guy's going to grab a bit too. Well, actually, there's going to be too much being grabbed because they sent 3 oxen out here. Maybe even 4. But that's okay. I'm okay with it. It's totally fine by me. We can just add more farms as we need to. We're going to have a ton of food being delivered here all at once, which is going to fix any kind of food problems we have, and then we should be good to go. And, oh yeah, we can start selling our furniture again. I forgot to do that. Silly me. Let's set that back to exporting. I was wondering why my money wasn't just skyrocketing up again, and that's one of the reasons there. And then the weapons. So the weapons here is going to be kind of an issue. I almost want to get them right here. Who's buying? I think the only ones who buy the weapons are Massilia. Yeah, 24 weapons here. No one else buys. So, I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up the weapons here, along with everything else we're going to need to produce, because I think this is mineable. It is. So we can set up, like, 2 iron mines here, and then 4 weapons, or 6. We can do, like, 3 and 6. That's going to be totally fine. We can gather up what we need to send to the Emperor, and then we can sell the rest over here. We'll just card push it out. It's not worth a huge amount, but it's good enough. But okay, I think we're gonna end there. We kind of built up a lot today. We have a second block that's about 3/4 of the way done here. We expanded our trade. We added furniture. We kicked out the wolves. We negotiated with the Gauls. We added a huge farming district on the left corner of the map. And even though it's kind of slow going because the plebs take a really long time to get in here, it is going. We're headed in the right direction. So next time, we're going to be looking to finish this block. We're going to be looking to add oil and weapons to our trading repertoire, both of which we're going to be trying to sell out on the dock here. And then we're also going to be trying to add pottery, but we might actually end up not importing the clay and just importing the pottery directly, because I think our money is going to be good enough where we can just take inefficient trades like that, and we can just hand out what we need in pottery to the plebs to level them up to where they need to be. So that's the plan. Alright guys, thank you so much for joining me this time. If you liked the video, remember to like and subscribe. It helps me a lot. And until next time, take care.